Hey everyone, Sam here with the Windy City Production. It is officially Tuesday, September 6th. Just wrapped up, as usual, the busiest weekend of the year. So Labor Day weekend is officially passed. As we head now into the fall, I figured what a perfect time to give an update to all of our current clients. Of course, also add a little value here to our potential clients. Where do I start? We'll start with the bad and then we'll move to the good. So tackling emails and contracts. It's that time of year. So fall's in full swing for the most part. As far as for us, the next 7-8 weeks are going to be as super intense as usual. September is historically one of the most busiest months, as well as October. But with that said, it's been an incredible wedding season as far. We are absolutely having a blast with it and crushing it. But we have to tackle the demons, one of those being emails. If you have been emailing us, I apologize. It has been madness with shooting. Weekends get crazy, so it is very typical. I've seen this, and I know I'm probably beating a dead horse here, but if you shoot me an email on Thursday evening, Thursday afternoon, I might not be getting back to that email until Tuesday. Because remember, we are shooting generally Friday, Saturday, in many cases Sunday. And then, we might take Monday off to kind of refresh. And when I say take off, we're editing. That's our day off. And then right back at it Tuesday as far as that goes. Regardless, I do apologize, but I want to reiterate something that's really important to us. That is the automation that we set up on our website. If you have any questions or concerns, we don't want to duck you. Your concerns are valid and important to us. And we've given you the tools to schedule a meeting to make sure that we have undivided attention to tackle your concerns. And you can do that at any time. We have no control over that. And to kind of showcase that, yesterday obviously was Labor Day. We had an engagement shoot, I think 3 closing meetings and 2 potential meetings. We totally did not block it out, and people scheduled away, which is totally fine, and we made sure that we made those things happen for them. So, yes, if you have concerns or questions, the best way, as we have outlined in our voicemail, in our emails, and even in our contracts, is schedule a call. Because as you guys know, when we're deep in a workflow, it's just hard to jump in and out of that workflow when you're editing and kind of give you guys that undivided attention, because then I have to dig up and kind of see what questions you have or see how I can best help you. I'd rather have you schedule it. Then I know it's coming up. I can be prepared and give you my undivided attention, but also save you a lot of time by knowing what we're chatting about before I dig into it. Also, a lot of the questions I typically get are very common questions, and we've done our best to address those on our frequently asked questions page. So do us a huge favor. Check that frequently asked questions page out before scheduling a call, just to see if we have addressed that beforehand. Also, these videos, I've rolled these out to give you guys an update as far as where we are. It's just easier for me. As you imagine, we have a ton of weddings and tons of clients, and it's just easier for me to drop a mass video and share it with you rather than try to shoot an email to a zillion people. Because the problem there is, and I'll put it in the email, you may have gotten this email earlier in the year, is please don't respond back to this. It is, an email blast. And the problem why I typically don't request, I really don't want you to respond back to that, is because then it just blows up into this crazy email thread. And I have 6 clients tied into it, and it just gets so crazy and confusing on our end. I'll have to show you guys that one day. It's a crazy thread as far as that goes. Now, another thing, and this is going to drive home some of the good things. So yes, emails, I apologize. Once again, reiterate, schedule a meeting if it's really important to you. Contracts, I have been slacking like crazy on that. It's not that I'm slacking. Where our time and attention has been editing. One thing we're very adamant about is we're not going to cut short the quality of the edits. That is so important to us. And that's the biggest positive from this. So if we were talking good and bad, our edits, our finished products are extraordinary. They're the best we've seen. I've had some clients who are getting a little antsy because we're also it's that time of year where we're backing up as far as the delivery dates go, but we're not going to rush anything. That's really important to us. Yes, we haven't missed a timeline or a delivery date, but at the same time, I get your wanting to have your product sooner. But for me and Katie, we are very rigorous in what we do. So maybe briefly walking you guys kind of through the process. Every single wedding that we have shot for the last 3 years has been fully edited by Katie or myself, no matter who shot it. If it was an associate or me or Katie, We've went through an in-depth, edited everything, right? Now, it's not just enough to edit it. For us, we're always looking to improve both the quality of across the board moving forward, right? I don't know another company that probably does this, but we literally, every edit we go through, we meticulously take notes, and then we go through and we deliver those notes and feedback to our team. That's really important. We have to have that feedback loop to them. That's how I know how, once again, our team is extraordinary, because we're giving them that detailed feedback. I have literally wedding after wedding of feedback that I'm sitting down and kind of sharing with my team, and that's really, really important for me and Katie. So yes, I will also include a few links below, because it's not enough, I feel like, just to say, yes, our work is amazing. I want you to check it out. It's exciting. It's extraordinary to see. Yes, Katie and I have been racking up more rewards, or not rewards, but awards. In addition to that, our associate work, I have been laying down the most ridiculous edits, both Katie and myself. I will tell you, I have been just repping it, like putting everything I can into it for you guys. I've never been more proud of my edits when it comes to the associate work. I've really went to town for you guys. But once again, there's that pendulum, right? So going that deep and delivering this extraordinary product has been amazing. But at the same time, for those people, as far as getting frustrated with emails, I apologize. But once again, I've talked about the hierarchy in past videos, and I want to reiterate that. I still am not dialed in that hierarchy, because it should be, personal health up on that, the highest echelon, right? And family, right? And that still isn't the case, unfortunately. I'm trying to learn. After doing this 10 years, it's hard to break habits. Like yesterday was Labor Day Monday, and we went to town. We had the meetings. We had the engagement shoot. And there was no rest for the weary, right? And I don't want anyone to feel bad for us. We're learning, right? That is the beautiful thing about us here at WCP is there's pros and cons, right? We're a very small team, but at the same time, we have unparalleled quality for a few reasons, because we don't cut corners. We don't rush anything. We're very adamant about it and knowing we want to deliver the best. But at the same time, for those people who want immediate communication with us and immediately us answering your phone calls or emails, that's where we're going to fail you, because when you think about our hierarchy, we've done our best to outline that for you guys. Edits come before, once again, those emails and phone calls. And it's not to say we're ignoring you guys. We're just letting you know, once again, we have a system that we really want you guys to utilize to make sure that it's the best at the end of the day for you and for us and for whoever's work we're editing on, okay? Just a few other housekeeping things. As far as our associate work goes, to give you guys an idea, we're going to be pushing up against that 6 to 8 week mark here. So if you have an associate package, yes, I get it. Some have been done in 2 weeks. Some have been done in 3 weeks. But we assure you it's going to be done in 6 to 8 weeks, okay? We thank you for your patience. And like I said, we look to deliver the most ridiculous quality to you. Even those people, there's been a few who have been very excited to see their work. And totally get it. They've been reaching out and are like, hey, can I see it? Can I see it? How long can I anticipate it? When we did deliver it, I will say this, and I'm sure they can back it up. They were blown away by the quality. We're not going to race through this. I know I keep saying this, but it's very important to us. We want the best product for you guys. That's really, really important to us, okay? Also, as far as a little housekeeping, remember, we have a lot of resources we put in place for you guys. So we need you to schedule your final meeting, right? We need you to fill out your questionnaire, right? We have a page on our website that's dedicated to current clients. In addition to that, we've also emailed all of our clients all those same elements that are on that current clients page. We've emailed them to you. They're in your contract, and they're also in your Google Calendar invite. So I apologize if you've missed it somewhere. But this is where, like, I feel bad because some people might get slight, and I don't want it to seem like there's a bunch of people. There's literally just a handful of people who've been frustrated. With the sheer number of weddings we've had this year versus last year, we are crushing it. And I'm proud of what we've done. And yes, there's 4 or 5 people who obviously are, for good reason, maybe a little nervous or whatever it may be. And I get that. Either way, don't sweat it. Schedule a meeting. There's nothing to fear. We're still here. We're still just chugging along and doing our absolute best as far as that goes. But remember, the resources, they were always there for you guys. And there's no easier way to say that. Like, I get those emails where people are like, how do I schedule this final meeting? It was in your confirmation deposit email. It's in your contract. It's on our website. It's in your Google Calendar, any of those places. People are like, hey, how do I schedule final payment? Same, all those same places. All these things, like I said, we've redundantly put it everywhere for you guys to make it super easy. Once again, I'm super thrilled as far as what we're going to be accomplishing this fall. We're so excited as far as that goes. The work, I highly, highly recommend. Spend a few minutes, dig into the galleries below. You guys are going to love the end product. We are just having so much fun. It's a learning experience. This is the beauty of it. We're pioneers in our industry. There's so much that we're pioneering and developing and setting new trends. But at the same time, we're going to make mistakes, and that's the beauty of it. And one thing that we're passionate about is when we make mistakes, we learn to adjust and adapt. And one of those in the past was not having an automation process for people to communicate with us. And that's where I get where people could rightfully be really mad if we were ignored. Not that we were ignoring them, but they felt like we were ignoring them. But that's out the door. Like we've opened, it's an open door policy as far as scheduling those meetings, and we've resolved that 2 years ago. But still, that was a problem that we solved, and we're still looking to solve new problems. That's kind of the cool thing that keeps us going here as well. So either way, guys, thank you for sitting in and listening on this. Till next time, enjoy, guys.